Welcome aboard, Guardians! Our brand new weekly update was just released, meaning way more information to break down within the mail sack. So let's get right into it. Before we jump straight into the mail sack questions, there's some cool information given the actual article itself. There's pictures given of people testing the game. We know that people have been testing the game constantly for bugs, but why is it now that they're showing us all the people at these tables actually testing the game? Is it a possibility that they're testing it right before the beta comes out, and they're making sure that there's no major bugs so that when we play it we can have the best experience? But I know this is just me speculating what all you want, because I want it that bad too. But that's as far as I can go with the article information. So let's jump right into the mail sack now. The first question we're presented with is from Takodo. As we Guardians first step into the world, as we make our path for legend, will we find secrets and surprises along the way? Bungie responds, yes. That is why you're made to suffer and wait. It's not a secret nor a surprise if Deej blurts it out on the blog. You'll have time to explore and room to stretch your legs. Just when you're about to make a bold new discovery, vicious aliens will attack you from above, below, or every side. Be curious, be vigilant. I love this analogy. Room to stretch your legs. I can already picture myself in my head, sitting down in my chair, laying back and stretching my legs out, getting ready for a nice long gaming session to explore with my friends, do some raids, play some competitive, maybe finish the co-op campaign. And then comes this juicy line. Vicious aliens will attack from above, below, or every side. This is awesome. It's going to be so difficult, knowing that you're going to have to bring a friend along to watch your back. Just like in this trailer, as seen, we're going to have to shoot, we're going to have to work together, and in order to get to the finish, we're going to have to slay some serious ass. The next question we are faced with comes from Bendy917. Can you recruit NPCs or hire mercenaries to go with you on missions, raids, quests, or anything like that? Deej basically comes up with the response of no. And why in the wild world of Destiny would you ever want to do that? And I totally get what he's saying here. He makes a great point. When there is people with a controller on the other side of your screen, with an actual brain to control the movements of another person, their guardian, why would you want to bring an AI for support when they will have way less skill level than an actual person that you could just recruit? And if you're one of the people that doesn't have many people to play with when the game releases, then I totally suggest getting on BNet and whipping up some friends. Question number 3 is given to us by XP Bounty Hunter. Will we have preset loadouts that we can switch to when not in combat? Bungie responds, your guardian is your creation. When you build your hero, you will take her or him across every mode of the game. You will need to add a character to the story we're telling, and watch as you evolve as a player on this stage. John Hamrick did a good job explaining your combat choices when he sat with us for the Bungie podcast. If you're daydreaming about guns, lots and lots of guns, take it a listen. Now what is he trying to get at here? Will there actually be default guns? Loadouts? To an extent, yes. But total classes, no. You'll be given the supplies to make your own class right off the bat. Guns, abilities, secondaries, etc. But you will not be given a specific class. They're trying to make everybody unique and everybody for their own playstyle. And giving a setup of a preset class made by Bungie, they have no idea what you want. They're going to give you the equipment to make exactly how you want to play. Right off the bat, yes. But as you progress, you're going to be earning more and more to cater exactly to what you want. Slow the King gives us their next question. How much of the full game are we going to be able to access during the beta? Deej responds, enough to tell us what we need to know, but not too much that you'll be left with no more worlds to conquer. Ever serve Bungie as a beta tester? This will be the biggest proving ground we've ever opened up to you before we ever go for final launch. Now I can say for myself that I've actually never served within a Bungie beta, but I can confidently say that they've been good. And with Destiny being as incredibly big as it is, and the most anticipated game of the year, and how much hype everybody has towards it, they are not going to let us down. Everybody's been waiting so long for this, and I know that they'll absolutely satisfy us. And you might find this to be a weird analogy, but it works. They're not going to let us just dip a toe in the water. They're going to give us a whole foot, or even a whole leg. Dread Ranger asked the next question. As a hunter, may one hold a pistol and a sniper rifle? I feel both are important for a hunter. Now we've heard this question before and we already know the answer. The answer is yes. Guns and gun loadouts are not limited to the class or the Guardian type. Any gun can be used with any Guardian. Now, DB Games asked the best question in this whole mail sack. Is there going to be more in-game footage released soon? Bungie responds, yes, soon. Thank God! But we need to get a move on. Kaiofu no Kami 2 asks, how will raids work? Merciless, and with much cruelty. I saw them in action last weekend, and the deadliest killers I know were shaken and stirred. Now if we flash back a couple weekends, the mention of a Bungie raid was announced, where if a Guardian within the community beats it, Bungie will not believe you until Deej and Luke can see it firsthand and get to play with you. In my mind, this is definitely one of the ones that they are talking about. One that is so hard that even some of the creators of the game will come and play with you firsthand. The next question comes from Mitch the Guy, where he asks, are we going to see crafting implemented in any way? Bungie responds, the tower will be a place where you can restore and upgrade your weapons and gear. Some of your loot you capture on your missions will be items that you can equip or wield. Other treasures that you reap from the action you sow will be raw material that you need to upgrade your inventory. The best thing is that your reward will be predestined. The fates know that you need. The fortunes will favor the brave. What they're trying to get at is, in a way, yes, crafting is going to be in it, but it's technically not crafting. You're going to have to upgrade your Guardian, which will upgrade your inventory, making it so that you can wield greater weapons that you discover from the loot. You won't be necessarily crafting, but the raw material you collect will be put into a weapon that you can wield. But the last line is the one that gets me. The fates know what you need. The fortunes will favor the brave. Now what do I think this means? I think that the game will be tracking how you play and the progress that you achieve. And determined on your playstyle and what you most need, the raw materials will be put into a specific outcome what the game thinks that you could use the most. You might be able to go into a separate list where you can select something different that you would actually like. I think that there will be a specific slot what is recommended for your playstyle and what can help you get better. And the final question that'll bring us to a wrap comes from Big Evil Turtle. Best name to end it off. Can a Guardian's outfit and weapon set be changed in the middle of a competitive match? Or are they just stuck with what they entered the battle with? The plan of record is to enable you to carry an inventory with you and allow you to make changes on the fly. The mysterious science that fills your pack with such wondrous toys is a secret for now. Is technology, indecipherable from magic. Now I actually think this question answers quite a bit. You'll have specific inventory slots that you can actually carry whatever you choose. Whether that be a gun, or a secondary, or a cape, or an extra jacket for your Warlock, maybe some extra armor for your Titan. But in those specific slots, you can only occupy those. Everything else has to stay back within the tower. So, if you choose to bring a cape along into a competitive match, I think that you will be able to change it on the fly. If you choose to bring Galahorn on the fly, you can change that as well. Though I think this might get a little bit excessive, I think they will have it worked out. I can for sure say for myself that I wouldn't want to see somebody that I'm playing against with Galahorn, and then as soon as they want to, pulling out closing time directly from their inventory. You get a little bit overpowered, but I'm sure Bungie has this under control, and I can guarantee that they will balance it, if this is actually implemented within the game. But believe it or not, that's the end of the weekly update, 4/4/14. So please stick along, and I'll talk to you after we land. Glad to see you landed safely. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, half of 1,000, and that is amazing. Also, I'm almost at 100 followers on Twitter. So if we can complete these two during this video, that would make me ecstatic. Push that subscribe button, go check out my Twitter, which is always in the description, and help me get to 100 followers. Your guys' support has been overwhelming, and I love every single one of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys have no idea how much it means. I'm planning on keep growing, and I hope that we can keep on this journey together, and we'll have many adventures within the future. Thank you guys so much for your continuous support, and I'll talk to you guys all next time. Take care.